Welcome back, Giants fans. So the Giants make another trade in this preseason here. Well, the preseason is over, but before the season starts, this time getting Billy Price, the, bust of a center from the Cincinnati Bengals. And all I knew about Billy Price coming into today was that he went to Ohio State, he played center, he was drafted in the first round by Cincinnati, and he has not worked out so far in his NFL career. But looking at the move, it makes a lot of sense on both sides. The Giants are a team that is starving for interior, especially offensive line talent. They don't want to rely on Jonathan Harrison. They don't want to rely on Kenny Wiggins. They don't want to rely on Ted Larson. Why not take a shot on a former first round pick, throw crap at the wall, and see what sticks? I get it from the Giants' perspective. And if you're the Bengals, you look at your situation at center right now. They have a guy named Trey Hopkins, who at one point was a depth piece. He tore his ACL in week 17 last year. Week 17 last year, I believe. He looks back and healthy, so he's going to be the starting center. And the Bengals looked at Billy Price as an expendable piece on their team. So they said, hey, let's get some defensive line depth. You look at the Bengals defensive line. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. They get Sam Hubbard. They get DJ Reader back, who I think missed last year. Larry Ogunjobi, they got him from the Browns. He was impressive as a rookie, but we'll see what he can do. And, of course, Trey Hendrickson, who they got from the Saints, of course, who had a great year last year. But as for the Giants, I totally get where they're coming from with this move. Is Billy Price going to fix all of our problems? Probably not. And Billy Price does have 1 year left on his contract. I do believe, based on the salary cap hits, the Giants save a little bit of money here. Not a lot. I think Billy Price is making $2 million on the cap hit, and BJ Hill's like 2.1 or 2.2. So they're saving a couple $100,000 here, if that, for the salary cap. Now, I have not been able to go back and watch a bunch of Billy Price film. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I went back and looked at the PFF grades. I've heard Bengals fans talk about him in the past, and they're not too impressed, of course, for a first-round pick. He did, according to PFF, have his best year back in 2018. So he played 558 snaps, which is not a full season, but about half of a full season. He had a 66 pass blocking grade, which is a little above average. It's not too bad, and a run blocking grade of 57. So you're like, okay, that's definitely manageable. And I'm sure Bengals fans thought in year 2 he would take a big step forward, but the complete opposite happened. So he played more snaps in 2019. He had 588, but a pass blocking grade, and this has been his problem so far, obviously, a pass blocking grade of 26.1. That's I think the territory of Shane Lemieux last year. It was not very good. Run blocking grade of 54, which is definitely not that good either. And in 2020, he played 208 snaps. He had a 29 pass blocking grade and a run blocking grade of 68. The run blocking grade is not bad. 68 you can deal with, of course, but when you're a pass blocker getting grades below 30, you can't have that. That's definitely not what you want to see, of course. And, for where he's played, I wrote down his positions of where he's played. So in 2020, he had 139 snaps at center. He had 69 snaps at right guard. Then in 2019, had 478 snaps at left guard. He had 108 snaps at right guard and 1 at center. Then in 2018, played all 558 of his snaps at center. So the guy has interior offensive line versatility. So there is that. And as I said before, the Giants have a bunch of no-name guys right now on their depth chart for offensive line. Why not take a shot? I mean, Billy Price is a bit up there, not up there in age, but he's older for a guy that was drafted in the first round a couple years ago. I think he's 27 or 28. I just saw. BJ Hill's not that young either, but still, I think he's 27 right now. The Bengals declined his 5th-year option back in April, so I believe, unless I'm wrong, he's a free agent after this year. I don't know if the Giants can say, we want to pick up his 5th-year option. I don't think that's how it works, so I'm pretty sure that Billy Price is a free agent after this year. So this may, in fact, be a 1-year rental for the Giants, but, why not take a chance? I mean, B.J. Hill is in the final year of his contract as well, and if you're the Giants, you have, Leonard Williams, you have Dexter Lawrence, Danny Shelton, you have Austin Johnson, you have maybe David Mayoa, if he makes the team, or Moa, I think that's how you pronounce it, Moa. Then you have Raymond Johnson, who kind of impressed. He might make the team now as well. So B.J. Hill is part of that 2018 draft class, and, it looked pretty good, I guess, at first. I mean, some fans were very satisfied with 2018's class, and now it's not looking so good. It really comes down to Saquon Barkley, and can he end up being a Hall of Fame back or not? Will Hernandez is still here. I think Will Hernandez will have a fine year, hopefully, but it really comes down to those two guys at this point, because that 2018 class is not looking that great. Of course, Lorenzo Carter's still here, but it's just not looking good at the moment, I will say. So yeah, for the Giants, it's why not take a risk? I know Billy Price is a guy that's struggled so far in his career. Sometimes a new location will help out a lot, so we'll see if that one works out for them. There have been talks about, I've seen people on Twitter say this, I don't know if the Giants are thinking this, but move Nick Gates to guard and put Price at center. I don't know if that's going to be their approach. I still feel they want to try out Lemieux, Hernandez, and then put Gates at center. I mean, I don't want to move Gates after 1 year of playing center and showing promise. I mean, I guess I could deal with it because he is a pretty good guard, but why would you take a guy after having a pretty promising first year at center and kick him out for a guy like Billy Price who's not even proven? So Billy Price might be a depth piece. I don't expect him to start week 1. I guess anything's possible here, but I do expect him to be more of a backup option as insurance in case, like, Nick Gates or Will Hernandez or Shane Lemieux does not work out. So that's the way I'm looking at it. BJ Hill was expected to be a bench player here as well. The Giants said, we have more defensive line depth. Why not get a guy at interior offensive line that can possibly step in if someone gets injured or is not playing well? So that's kind of what they did here. So overall, it's not a move that's going to change the Giants' season. It has a chance to help them more than BJ Hill would. And I have nothing against BJ Hill. I think he was a really good player for us. He's a very good depth piece. He's a solid player. He's never going to be a Leonard Williams or Dexter Lawrence or even Dalvin Tomlinson level, but he's a good player that's going to help a good team hopefully one day. We'll see what the Bengals are this year, but still, I feel like BJ Hill is a fine player. So, I mean, I have nothing against him. It's just he did not really fit in with the Giants, especially after the Leonard Williams trade. Once Leonard Williams was traded for, BJ Hill was kind of the odd man out, and it's kind of stayed that way ever since Leonard Williams has been here. So it's unfortunate after a promising rookie season for BJ Hill, but hopefully he gets more playing time with the Cincinnati Bengals. So yeah, for the Giants, I don't mind it. We'll see what comes of this. I do want to go back and watch Billy Price. I don't have Game Pass currently, so I don't know how I'm going to go back and watch Billy Price, but I'll try to somehow. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys. A quick video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave in the comments your expectations for Billy Price. Did you like the trade? Did you not like the trade? I feel like you can't hate this trade. It's not going to change their season, as I said, but still, people may have a thing for BJ Hill and not like this trade, so maybe, I don't know, we'll find out, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys next time.